Hello my lovelies, it's Tuesday and I am bringing you a process video of a layout that has a couple of my friends in it. This is a couple that I know named David and Lindsey, and I've known them for, gosh, at least 6 or 7 years. And they are just kind of silly and crazy and fun, and so I wanted to just make a layout about them. So they sent me this picture just out of the blue to make me smile, and I thought it was greatness. So I took the Glitz Wild and Free paper and I am distressing the edges here, and that ink is iced spruce distress ink. And I thought that the colors in the paper worked very well with the colors in the picture. So since they were being silly and kind of jovial, I went ahead and went with the big bubbles on this paper. I just thought it made it look even more fun. And I will take no, I don't think I ended up using the water. Oh, I did. Oh, but I used it like that. I see. Yeah, and it was kind of weird that I just made that huge splatter across the edge like that, but I ended up covering most of that up, and that's why I had forgotten. I do go at the end and use some splatters of, I think it was the Heidi Swap in teal. But this is going to be a pretty heavily embellished layout. I start to make my layers here, and It's the Little Things is from the Finley line, and I thought the colors and everything went appropriately. And you know, it is the little things, being silly and sending a picture to your friend. That made me smile, and you know, I'm sure they were happy when they did it. So it was the little things. And some of the little Project Life cards here are We Are Memory Keepers, and I think Studio Calico. And then this cut apart that says Me and You is from Dear Lizzie. And so is that butterfly tag that you'll see me add, and that will go behind the little things. And since I had those gel nails done, I couldn't use them to peel off my tape backing, so that's why I used the tweezers. I have since peeled that gel nail polish off because it had grown out, and I realized it was kind of damaging to my nails, which is frustrating. I don't know why nail polish is so hard on my nails, but it really, really is. I don't know how people wear those fake nails, though. Those things, wow. I tried those one time and they ruined my nails for life, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe my nails just like to breathe. Maybe it's because I wash my hands so much or something. I don't know. But boy, you put stuff on my nails and it rebels. I think nail polish is gorgeous. I love it. I want to wear it. I think it's pretty. I can see why, if it, you know, does this kind of damage to your nails, you keep going back and getting the fake ones, because otherwise you wouldn't have any. Not if it damages like that. Jeez. So back to the layout. I'm being kind of random this evening. I'm a little tired. I had a rough day with London, and so I'm just trying to get through it. And I've narrated several videos, and I wanted to get a couple of more narrated before I went to bed. And so this washi it came in one of my Freckled Fawn kits, and I think that was the last one I got in February. And these are also Freckled Fawn. The little acrylic arrow and the little mini flare. And I do end up finding a place for that other half of the Project Life card, placed there to the left, and I end up outlining everything with a mint colored Sharpie, so I'll end up outlining that element as well. And this layout went surprisingly fast considering how heavy it is. But I was just kind of on a roll, so it, when you are doing that, it makes it easy. Now this little piece I cut off, it says what I did today. And I believe that is also from the Finley line. And Finley's made by Glitz, I'm pretty sure. And I'll stick that right there because I thought it was more appropriate than the word beautiful. They're not actually trying to look beautiful there. They're being silly. And I'm just going to pop a few little scraps up underneath here and there just to give it a little more texture and dimension. And then I end up finding some of these vellum phrases that came in Freckled Fawn kits, and that one at the top says just the two of us, and the one that goes under the speech bubble will say I freaking love you, and there'll be one at the bottom that says this is true happiness. The little camera that you see, I had cut it out of a piece of paper, I can't remember if it was a Project Life card or if it was actually a piece of paper. I think it was a piece of paper. And that little tag there says one good turn deserves another, so I did end up sending them a silly picture back with my tongue sticking out. And so that was representative of that. I think that little camera piece I just distressed will go to the left of the Hello Life Project Life card. And I'll also add like a little Freckled Fawn asterisk in it for the shutter. Oh, it says the one, that other little Freckled Fawn vellum label, it says you are the best ever. And I'll end up finding several little stickers I'll put down beside it as well. This is a little rubber piece that came in the Freckled Fawn, and it says Fab, and I think it's fabulous that they sent me that. And I'll add another one of those little acrylic arrows underneath the Fab. And the Ranger Glossy Accents always holds that really well. I end up doing my journaling on that Hello Life card. And the stickers, let's see, they are Maggie Holmes. And it says, how lovely and bliss. And then the Studio Calico chipboard cameras will go, in 3 different places on the page. The next one will go up underneath that little tag that says one good turn deserves another. And then I will also add some little bling from Twinkle Goosebumps. And I think I end up finding one more piece of flair. Yeah, I do. I get a big piece of flair by the Jubilee collection from My Mind's Eye, and it will go right there. And I just now realized that's upside down, but I glued it, so it's there for life. So I'm digging through, and I'm going to find those Goosebumps and add those. They're kind of a gray color, so I thought they went really well. And that will kind of wrap up the layout for you. You'll see me do my outlining with the Sharpie, and there will be still pictures at the end. And I did want to tell you I canceled my cable to reduce costs, and I found the first series, or the first season of Black Sails, which I've not seen before, and I had a big interest in seeing it, but I never have time for TV. But I do have a DVD player in my craft room, and so I actually watched a couple of episodes, and although it's pretty risque, I found it really interesting, and I'm really excited about getting to watch the series. So Funny thing is, my oldest and her boyfriend are so desperate to have cable back that they're willing to pay. So they're both going to chip in order to get it back. So I'm going to go check rates and see if I can get that back for us. And maybe I can get my Walking Dead fix again, because that's really the only show I ever watched anyway. So although I have interest in shows, I just don't have time. And unless it's in my craft room, I'm not going to turn it on, and or unless I have a partner in life that's interested in watching a series with me that I can snuggle with while I watch. So, and I had DirecTV, and I didn't have that on my TV in the craft room, so I was just never watching. But anyway, if you're interested in a new series, Black Sails so far, seems really good. And I appreciate you watching, and I hope you're having a lovely weekend. And I will talk to you soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.